ॐ ॐ सहनाववतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहैः ॐ शान्तिः 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 ॐ नमो ब्रह्मादिभ्यो ब्रह्मविद्या योगविद्या सम्प्रदायकर्तृभ्यो वंशऋषिभ्यो महद्भ्यो नमो गुरुभ्यः यैरिमे गुरुभिः पूर्वं पदवाक्यप्रमाणतः व्याख्याताः सर्ववेदान्ताः योगाः तान् नित्यं प्रणतोऽस्म्यहम् ॐ परब्रह्मणे श्रुतिमात्रे समस्तब्रह्मविद्या योगविद्या आचार्येभ्यो ऋषिभ्यो मुनिभ्यो गुरुभ्यो देवताभ्यो नमः तेषां सर्वेषां कृपा अनुग्रहेण योगवेदान्तदर्शन अध्ययन साधनद्वारा अतिशीघ्रगतिना अस्मिन् क्षणे एव आत्मानुभूति कैवल्य प्राप्त्यर्थं सनातनधर्मस्य विश्वव्याप्ति विश्व आध्यात्मिक प्रगति विश्वशान्ति कल्याण एकता पुरोभिवृद्ध्यर्थम् अस्मिन् धर्म संस्थापन कार्ये निष्ठित अस्माकं सह सर्वेषां साधक भक्त सेवक उपासक आचार्य गुरूणां संस्थानां पूर्णायुरारोग्यैश्वर्य क्षेम स्थैर्य धैर्य वीर्यादि प्राप्ति द्वारा धर्म संस्थापन कार्ये दिग्विजयार्थम श्री पतंजलि महर्षि प्रणीत योग दर्शन शास्त्रस्य व्यास भाष्य समेत अध्ययनं वयं सर्वे करिष्यामहे। आदौ योग दर्शन आचार्याणां स्मरणम्। ओम हिरण्यगर्भाय कपिलमहर्षये नमः। ओम हिरण्यगर्भाय कपिलमहर्षये नमः। ओम हिरण्यगर्भाय कपिलमहर्षये नमः। ओम पतंजलि महर्षये नमः। ओम पतंजलि महर्षये नमः। ओम पतंजलि महर्षये नमः। ओम व्यास महर्षये नमः। ओम व्यास महर्षये नमः। ओम व्यास महर्षये नमः। ओम अथ श्री पतंजलि महर्षि प्रणीत योग दर्शन शास्त्रम द्वितीयः पादः साधना पादः। ओम तस्य सप्तधा प्रान्तभूमिः प्रज्ञा योगाङ्गानुष्ठानात् अशुद्धिक्षये ज्ञानदीप्तिः आविवेकख्यातेः यम नियम आसन प्राणायाम प्रत्याहार धारणा ध्यान समाधयः अष्टौ अङ्गानि अहिंसा सत्य अस्तेय ब्रह्मचर्य अपरिग्रहाः Yamaha. Friends, we were studying the Yoga Darshanam, Dvitiya Padam, Sadhana Padam, after telling us the Kriya Yoga Ityadi, even up to the beautiful topic of Viveka Khyati is the only way for the removal of avidya and removal of samsara. Question comes, ki avidya, the Viveka Khyati is a siddhi. It cannot happen without sadhana. Then what is that sadhana? Doing which we develop viveka khyati, removal of avidya, atma pratishtha and kaivalya prapti. That is called yoganga anushthanam. That is why yoganga anushthanat ashuddhikshaye jnana deeptihi aviveka khyate. When you do the anushtana of the Ashtanga Yoga, it should lead to the removal of the Ashuddhi of Panchakleshas. That should help in getting the Jnanaka Deepti, which will invoke the Viveka Khyati till its final functioning of making us establish in our own essential self. This being so, then we must know what are these Ashtanga Yoga sadhanas so that we can do them as Anushtana. So the 8 are Yama, Niyama, Asana, Pranayama, Pratyahara, Dharana, Dhyana, Samadhi. Ashta Yoga Anga should be done as Anushtana, and purification is its result. Jnana Deepti is its result. Viveka Khyati is its result. Removal of avidya is its result. Samsara removal is its result, finally. So out of these 8 of the limbs of the Yoga Ashtanga, first one is Yama Sadhana, and it again has got 5 sadhanas in it. They're all Nishedhatmaka. We have to be in the world in such a manner that it helps us towards yoga, unite with the God, not takes us away. So among these 5, ahimsa, satya, asteya, brahmacharya, aparigraha. In that 3 things we have seen. Ahimsa, Very exhaustively we studied 3 4 days. Satya, that also we saw day before yesterday. Yesterday also, Usabel. Then the Asteya was the one which we were pondering over yesterday. So in that Asteyata, the 2 3 levels are first, Ashastriya Rupena, illegally. Anything belonging to others we should not take. It is called stena. It is chori, steyam. Not having that is called asteya. Second one is what? Asteka definition. Hmm. Hmm. We were told hmm, hmm, aspruha rupam asteyam iti. Not even having a spruha, even a thought also, to possess others' property of any sort. That is asteya. Even a thought is there, then steya काम ने वो जो गलती कर दी है. Okay. Hmm. So here he says, न ही chaurya viratim matram asteyam. Withdrawing from theft alone is not the asteya sadhana. Kintu, but agrahaniya vishaye aspruha rupam tat. Anything which is not worthy, not ours, not required, for that having the spruha, the desire, वो भी अस्तेय के अंदर आता है. नहीं करना is the value अस्तेय. So, in Linga Purana, it is said, Anadanam parasvanam apadyapi vicharataha manasa karmana vacha tadasteyam samasataha. So, parasvanam, thing belonging to anybody other than us. Anything belonging to anyone other than us, uska anadanam, not taking. Actually is asteya. How? Ki vicharataha, by contemplation, manasa by the emotion, karmana by the action, vacha by the mouth also. We should not try to own or take or possess anything of anyone. That is the parakashta of asteya yama sadhana. So vicharana means the planning, thinking how to get from others. Manasa means what? The strong sankalpa desire. Karamana means actually going and take it. Or vacha, claiming through the mouth, कि ये मेरा है. All of that is stay. Very, very important. So not only not doing the theft at the very gross level, but not having even a thought of possessing which is not belonging to us, which belongs to others. It can be anything. That is the height of to be practiced. Asteya named third of the 5 Yama sadhanas. Now comes the fourth one, Brahmacharyam. So Brahmacharyam is very, very essential, most important, especially for Adhyatmika sadhakas. He says Brahmacharya means Gupta Indriyasya Upasthasya Samyamaha. So the Gupta Indriya, which is called Upastha, it's Samyak Yamanam, fully, completely keeping our control, regulation. This is called Brahmacharya. The other definitions of Brahmani Charatiti Brahmacharyam, in Brahma is Vedas. So in the Gurukula, when the Guru is starting teaching, he is chanting the Vedas, he is learning the Vedas. Ved ko kehte hain Brahma. So he is that way reveling, doing charanam in the Brahma. Therefore, that Brahmachari is doing Brahmacharya because he is chanting the Brahma called as the Vedas, or he is doing the Yajna Yagas, which are told in the Brahma, the Vedas. Therefore, he is Brahmachari. This is explanation, no doubt. But in the context of Yoga Darshanam, that definition won't help. In the context of Yoga Darshanam and basically in the pursuit of any spiritual sadhana, even to conduct decently our life, the direct meaning of Brahmacharyam is this only. What is that? Gupta Indriyasya Upasthasya Samyamaha. Full control of the Gupta Indriya, the Upastha. The genital organ. And these brahmacharya's definitions are different for brahmachari, vanaprastha, grahastha, sannyasi. For brahmachari, sannyasi, vanaprastha, it is same. Total abnegation, totally rejection. Then for the grahastha, it is for the sake of having children as permitted by the Shastra, that is allowed. Okay. And what is the spiritual significance and symbolism of the brahmacharya is कि देखो whatever the food we eat, whatever the waters we drink, whatever the knowledges of shastras we listen, the finer most subtle most part of it becomes a vishesha shakti. ओजस कहते हैं उसको. Gross things, very unwanted or useless matter goes away. The gross aspect becomes the stula sharira, bone, marrow, flesh. The subtle aspect becomes kriya shakti. The subtlemost aspect of the food consumed and everything becomes a Vishesha Shakti. It is called as Ojas. That Vishesha Shakti Ojas is the one with which one is able to do the Shastra Shravanam Pakka, able to do Manana Chintanam Pakka, can meditate Pakka, can develop the deep devotion surrender to Guru or Bhagavan Pakka as expected, as per the Shastra and as it is required for getting ultimate result. है ना? So this particular Ojo Shakti gets leaked away, wasted away when the Brahmacharya is not practiced. Wherefore, the ability energy to be able to study, understand Shastra, get inspired, etc., will never be there with that person who doesn't practice the Brahmacharya sadhana. For that purpose, it is said. If the spirituality, Paramatma, is not the goal, then you live life like an animal and all and get kicked and tossed up. It's all your choice. But once we come to spirituality, which is a very sublime, subtle art, profession, pursuit, goal, the ability required also is very subtle for it. And that is conserved, isn't it? That is brahmacharya. One has to really protect one's brahmacharya mainly for the spiritual sadhana. नहीं तो नहीं होगा. If you take it for granted, then the mind always is filled fixed with those thoughts. Then we can never even think of spirituality. Theoretical we may listen, but practically we can never rise above the first Annamaya Kosha, the Stula Sharira itself. Then when will you reach the Vijnanamaya and go beyond to know the Atmavastu? Okay. Now, this Brahmacharya का क्या है कि eight are the ways by which the Brahmacharya is disturbed or distracted, destroyed. So, at all these 8 places, we have to control ourselves to maintain or practice the Brahmacharya. 8 ways. The Abrahmacharya, opposite of Brahmacharya, gets expressed. So, all the 8 of them controlling fully, avoiding fully, is the full practice of Brahmacharya, the Guptendriya, Nigraha, Ityadi. All the 8 we have to follow. Follow means all the 8 because of which the brahmacharya is broken, they all 8 should not be allowed. It comes to us in one of the Puranas. What he said? Brahmacharyam sada rakshet ashtadha lakshanam prutaku smaranam kirtanam keli prekshanam guhya bhashanam sankalpodhyavasayascha kriya nirvrittireva cha etan maithunam ashtangam pravadanti manishinah viparetam brahmacharyam etadeva ashtalakshanam. है ना? Beautiful important shloka it is. कहते हैं ब्रह्मचर्यम सदा रक्षित. All the time brahmacharya has to be protected. Ashtada lakshanam prutak. The other opposite of the brahmacharya is 8 things. By avoiding all these 8, we have to practice brahmacharya. What are they? First, smaranam. In the mind, the smrti, thinking, thought, imagination, projection about that indulgence at the physical level. वो एक सबसे इम्पोर्टेंट. तो दैट विथड्रॉइंग इट और नॉट अलाउइंग इट टू हैपन इज डूइंग ब्रह्मचर्य. स्मरण नहीं करना. So instead of that, keep on doing the smarana of the Lord. Don't allow the smarana to happen. Because of earlier experience or vasanas, even the smarana comes, immediately change the mind from that topic to the Paramatma, etc. This is called smaranam, is the first abrahmacharya. Brahmacharya ko todne wala pehla wala. All, each one is wrong. All have to be limited. Second is kirtanam. Talking glorious about that particular involvement. Kirtanam. Talking. We do kirtanam in our own mind also, or we tell somebody or talk to others. So kirtanam is the second thing because of which the brahmacharya broken. Third one is what? Keli. केली मत मजाक मस्करी जो कहते हैं ना, तो केली कहते हैं, मजाक मस्करी के रूप में, केली के रूप में, टेकिंग इट एज ए स्पोर्ट, टेकिंग इट लाइटली, केली. Because of this, again brahmacharya destroyed. Fourth was prekshanam. Prekshanam is in the eyes, having that bhavana of the kamana, and that way seeing includes seeing those type of things through any of the source that induces, that reduces or destroys the brahmacharya vrata. So smaranam kirtanam keli, fourth prekshanam, fifth guhya bhashanam. Guhya bhashanam means secretly talking about it. In Shastra it says that we cannot talk in public, we should not talk in secrecy also. If somebody is secretly spoken means it is not worthy. The other national secrets etc. वो अलग बात है. But ये वाले विषयों में गुह्य भाषणम, which is destroyer of the brahmacharya vrata. Fifth one. Sixth one is sankalpa. In the mind doing the sankalpa for it. In fact, Gita में तो संकल्प प्रभवान कामान त्यक्त्वा, that's how it comes again and again. तो संकल्प करना. Then अध्यवसायः, the seventh one, निश्चयः. निश्चय लेना. Okay, स्मरणम कीर्तनम केली प्रेक्षणम 4, गुह्य भाषणम 5, संकल्प 6, अध्यवसायः means firmly deciding. Then naturally the eighth one is what? Kriya nirvrittirevacha, actually involving in it. These are the 8 types of distractions of the ब्रह्मचर्य एंड अष्टविध मैथुन कहते हैं उसको. ये चारों को नहीं करना है ब्रह्मचर्य. दैट्स व्हाई एतन मैथुनम अष्टांगम प्रवदन्ति मनीषिणः. All of them are called मैथुना by the great jnanis. Therefore viparitam brahmacharyam, the opposite of these 8, not even one of them staying in us, is called as a brahmacharyam. Eta viparitam brahmacharyam etadeva ashtalakshanam. So this 8-fold of things not doing itself is the brahmacharya. Very essential thought. Now one more remains called as aparigraha. What is that aparigraha? 2-3 minutes it will take. Tomorrow we'll do it, and tomorrow we'll also see the 31st sutra, which tells us all these yama sadhanas, niyama sadhanas. For that matter, is spiritual sadhana should be done so seriously, single-pointedly, that should not give chance for relapsing anything. That thing is spoken in the next 31st sutra. Very, very beautiful and important. Tomorrow we'll go through it. Thank you. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Sri Guru Bhyo Namah Tatsat. Brahmarpanamastu.